Well, hello and how are you? Hey, friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shen Briscoe, coming to you live right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, today's June the 11th, June the 11th, 2022. Got some happy birthday shout outs to Terri, Nash, and Norma Wagoner. Know both of them personally quite well. So, without further ado, here's a birthday song for the two of you. Hey, Terri. Hey, Norma. Hey, Yard, it's your birthday today. So, happy birthday, I'ma say. That's a 1 year more older today. So, happy birthday to you, I say. I said, hey, Norma. Hey, Terri. I have a it's your birthday today. So, happy birthday, I'ma say. That's another trip around the sun that you made. So, happy birthday to you, I say. Boy, isn't it great for the two of them to turn 21, both on the same day? Oh, I tell you what, that ain't that special. All right. Two of you girls just have a wonderful, wonderful day. Okay, okay, okay. Yep, 21. Bet y'all are reflecting back right now. There you go. Hey, look here. We got Shin Show likes. Those are folks that like the Shin Show, and these are the Shin Show shout outs for today. We've got Savann, Murphy, Beason, Jamie O'Driscoll, Cimarron, Briscoe, of all people, my brother, Bill Rogers, Dana Gray, Linda A. Nash, and which was her birthday yesterday. So you got Linda's yesterday, and then Terry's today. Sisters, they are. And then you got Gary R. Webb and my Pokey pals, Julie Regot and Amanda S. Little. You know what we ought to include in there should be uh, uh, um, Martin Kelly, a.k.a. Smiley, and uh, Doug Bell, a.k.a. Steve Clary. Yeah, both of those will be going in right here, right now. Better add them while I'm thinking about it. Wake up, comma, Steve Clary, scratch that, Doug Bell, a.k.a. Steve Clary, comma, Martin Kelly, a.k.a. Smiley. Correct, Smiley. Choose one. Cut that. Paste that. Go to sleep. There we go. Got it in there. It's all done. We got it in there. The changes are busy. All right, all right, all right. Hey, we're pretty close to right on time. I don't know how we done that. I got started at 3 o'clock, didn't I? Now we're at 3:47, 8, 9. Oh no, I guess I got started at about 3:06, maybe 3:07. Anyway, here we go. Weather forecast for the St. Charles area for today. We got a mixture of clouds and sunshine. High temperatures of 89 degrees Fahrenheit with winds west to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Cloudy skies early with scattered thunderstorms developing later on at night. Low temperatures of 74 degrees Fahrenheit, winds light and variable. Chances of rain 40%. Light and variable means that they're going to be out of the south at about 6 miles per hour. Alrighty then, for Sunday, June the 12th, widely scattered showers or a thunderstorm early. Then partly cloudy skies, highs around 95 degrees Fahrenheit with winds southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 50%. A few clouds from time to time overnight with low temperatures of 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then for Monday, June the 13th, 101. Wow. Sunshine and clouds mixed together. Record high temperatures of 101 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be south to southwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And then let's see clear skies overnight with low temperatures of 79 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds south to southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Wow, look at this. Well, I tell you what, every day the weather forecast changes back and forth. Because let's see, we had Thursday's weather forecast was 100 on Monday, 99 on Tuesday, and 98 on Wednesday. And then yesterday's forecast, well, no, I'm sorry. Thursday's forecast was 100 on Monday and 100 on Tuesday. And then yesterday's forecast was 100 on Monday and 99 on Tuesday. And now today we got Tuesday, or we had 101 for Monday and sunny, and for Tuesday, June the 14th, sunny skies, record high temperatures expected, highs around 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Again, we're back up to that 100. Winds are going to be south to southwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Clear skies overnight with low temperatures of 79 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be south to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then one more day of that high temperature. Wednesday, June the 15th. Plentiful sunshine, high temperatures near that 100 mark again. Winds south to southwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies with low temperatures 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And then for our fifth and final day of our 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area, partly cloudy skies on Thursday, June the 16th. 97 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be west to southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Few clouds from time to time overnight with low temperatures of 71 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be west to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And that, my friends, is your 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. That was brought to you today by Refreshing Word Fellowship Church. Refreshing Word Fellowship Church is a non-denominational Christian church which is located at 2054 Campus Drive, right here in St. Charles, Missouri, where we'd like to welcome you to our meet and greet on Saturday, June the 18th. It's going to be a fairly mild day, 96-degree temperatures. Beautiful, beautiful sunshine shining on out there. We're going to have the fire department coming in. It's going to be a little barbecue, with some hamburgers and chips and stuff. But more so, it's a fun and a greetings to say hello to the neighborhood. So just come on out, enjoy yourselves, and learn about a little bit about our church and about the surrounding area here in St. Charles, Missouri. All right. Hey, and you'll get to see me, yours truly. That'll be me. I'll be the guy with the balloons on the wheelchair. Yep, that'll be me. All right, come on out and see me. I'll be there right out there at Refreshing Word Fellowship Church on Saturday, June the 18th. All right. Hey, we also have Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Bible study, which is live at the church. Plus, you can Zoom it if you need to Zoom it. And then for Thursdays we have an hour of power prayer, which is live at the church. Come on in from 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. And then on Sundays, we have our Sunday prayer services at 11 a.m. on Sunday mornings. So there you have it. That is your Refreshing Word Fellowship schedules for the week. All right. All righty then. Let's see what else we got going on. How about it, Jamie? Jamie, are you going to sponsor the events for us today? Okay, good. So glad to have you do it, Jamie O'Driscoll. That's right, Jamie O'Driscoll is the Mad Hatter over there at the uh, seasonal wreaths by Jamie. She is the top cat. She's the one. She can do it all. She is quite the crafty gal. You want something beautiful done for a wedding or a reception or some sort of an event? Well, you just slip on into Jamie O'Driscoll's Facebook page. Take a look, see at all her beautiful decorations that she's put together. She loves the sports, so all your sports memorabilia, she's got all that there too. She does beautiful uh, decorations with all your sport figures and not only your sport figures, but your teams and all of that. So if you want something special done, if you want just somebody's birthday set up for a beautiful portrait for something or something, she can take care of something like that too. So if you just get in touch with her over there on her Facebook page at Seasonal Wreaths by Jamie, and then she'll be more than happy to help you out. All right, hey, we got that Foundry Block party at the Foundry Arts Center, June the 11th, that is. So that'll be today. Today. The block party is going on now. Started at 11 o'clock this morning until 5 o'clock this evening. And that'll be another, 3 hours? 2 hours. 2 hours. You can get on down there and enjoy the Foundry Arts Center at 520 North Main Street, North Main Center, that is, St. Charles, Missouri. It's a free, this free event features interactive art projects for all ages, food trucks, beer booths, live music, heavy machinery, and steamroller printing. So come on out there, get her in there, June the 11th, 2022. All right, and then we're going to go and take a look at the Frenchtown summer nights, hot summer nights here in Frenchtown on 2nd Street. Bye. We're talking right down around my neighborhood, so I might zip on down there. So the PM time is 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. So it's going to be fun. Hot summer nights are coming to Frenchtown. Join us for a summer of hot music and great times with friends and some good food and drinks. The Hot Summer Nights concert series will run the second Saturday in June, July, and August. Join us from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. in the 600 to 900 blocks of North Main Street, North 2nd Street in historic downtown Frenchtown. The first band starts at 7:30 p.m. and then there'll be Good News Brewery, Two Plumbers Brewery, and Third Wheel Brewing will also have beer available. And for the purchases, La Beleve will have cocktails and there will be food trucks available. So come on down, bring your lunch here, or feel free to come on out and enjoy the free concerts. Let's see this month's today's concert is going to be Silver Bullet and Fine to Drive. So come on down, June the 11th, 7:30 p.m. Actually, they take the stage at 7:30 p.m. Time starts at 6 p.m. Get on down here. Fight the traffic, right? Right. You don't want to fight the traffic. Come on down a little earlier so you can be prepared. Have a good spot. Also going on today out there in New Mele, from New Mele has got some festival going on. The New Mele City Festival, Town Festival, that is. 4700 is a Highway Z. Now, this one is a coster, and I generally only do free stuff, but hey, priced at $2, and so that's pretty reasonable. Let's see, actually, it's $5 today. Today and tomorrow will be $5. Kids, children 12 and under are free. Thursdays from Friday, 6 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. and Saturday from 4 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. It's reoccurring daily, so come on out there to New Mele and check on into the festival going on out there. Alrighty, hey, let's see one more thing going on. Hey, this event here is going to be brought to you by uh, Helping Hands Thrift Shop and Foster Care Closet. Yep, Helping Hands Thrift Shop and Foster Care Closet is located at 416 South 5th Street. That's right, 416 South 5th Street is the place you'll find a resale shop that's got it all. That's right. You may not know it, but folks, you walk in there one day and you'll look around and peruse and find all kinds of things that you want, never knew you wanted, and there they are. And then all of a sudden the next day, more stuff, and it's beautiful. It's a whole different store the next day almost. All right, well, come on by the Helping Hands Thrift Shop and Foster Care Closet, located at 416 South 5th Street, St. Charles, Missouri. All right, hey, the Newtown Concert Series, that'll be tonight also. And that's going to be from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. tonight out there at the Newtown Amphitheater at 3312 Rue Royale, St. Charles, Missouri, 63301. So there you go, the Newtown Concert Series. Then how about we're going to do some Thursday night stuff, right? Our Wednesday night stuff. Or is that Wednesday night stuff really for sure? Oh, Sunday night stuff. We got some Sunday night stuff going on, which will be the big band down at Frontier Park. That's right, the big brass band down at Frontier Park. Come on down if you like kind of band music, big band sound. 500 South Riverside Drive, Frontier Park. Enjoy an evening of jazz and bring a lawn chair, blanket, family, and friends and enjoy the jazz music in Frontier Park. 7:30 p.m. To 8:30 p.m. Reoccurs on every the Sunday. So come on out on every Sunday and enjoy the big band here in Frontier Park, St. Charles, Missouri. And then the 15th, June 15th, that'll be our last event that we're going to talk about today. Music on Main, June 15th, which is a Wednesday. It'll be the third Wednesday each and every month. From May through September, from 5 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. in the 100 to 200 block of North Main Street. Serapis and 40th anniversary will be playing this week from 5 o'clock to 7:30 p.m. right down here at the 100 North Main Street, St. Charles, Missouri. All right, come on down. They got the bring yourself a lawn chair, and for this free outdoor concert, food and drinks are available to purchase. Music in this month is, like I said, Serapis 40th anniversary. All right, there you have it. Those are the events for the St. Charles viewing area. All right. I'll tell you, we're just looking for people to show up to talk to. Just people. I like people. People like me. Why do I always have to be? There we go. We'll do that. That's a Kermit the Frog song. Song lyrics, The Rainbow Connection. Why are there so many songs about rainbows and what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions, and rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it, but I know they're wrong. Wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. who said that every wish would be heard and answered when wishing on the morning star. Somebody thought of that and someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? And what do we think we might see? Someday we'll find the rainbow connection, the lovers and dreamers and me. La da da da. The lovers and dreamers and me. All of us under its spell. We know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep? And have you heard voices? I've had heard dreams. I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailors? The voices might be on this one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the Rainbow Collection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. There you go. That was my Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog here, coming up. Oh, there she is. Hey, Laurie. Yep. Hey, Thumper. Hey, how did I do? Was that a good Kermit the Frog? I used to do Kermit the Frog fairly well, but you bark, she bark, you bark, you bark, you bark. I'm like my Muppets. I like the Muppets. She bark, you bark, you bark. I love all. I love all. Yeah. Go. Yeah. How about that? Yep. A heart. You guessed it. It's a goofy. Yep. I don't know. I used to do all kinds of characters because, well, I forgot them. I forgot to do them. I forgot how, not have forgot how. I just haven't practiced them in a long time. So, you know. But that song was out of the first Muppet movie. So, the Rainbow Connection. Oh, hey, by the way, and me, uh, what was I going to say? I was going to say something to you, but I forgot what it was. What was it? Oh, what are you doing at home on a day like this? That's what I was going to say. I mean, I'm glad to have you here with me, but what are you doing at home on a day like this? I'll be out in a little bit. That's why I'm doing the show. Make sure I got some time for me to get out and go. That's what it is. That's all there is to it for me. I didn't need to boo up. But I did up up. But it bap beep bap did that da. Ba na did up 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 up. Bo ba da bo ba da ba ba da bo ba da ba ba da ba 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 da ba bo ba da ba 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 do bop do bop shibop shibop bang 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 bang. Who put the bop in the bop shebang? Who put the ding in the ding dong? Who was that man? I'd love to shake his hand. Oh, who was that man? He made my baby fall in love with me. Said who put the bop in the bop shebop? Who put the bang in the ding ding bang? Who What's that man? Oh, I'd like to shake his hand. There you go. There's your doo-wop, 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 up, it up. Boo, boo, ba-doo, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-boo-ba-doo-doo. Shibop, shibop, shiboo. Oh, I got one. We're going to do it because, well, it's Terry Nash's birthday. That's why we're going to do it. Um, song lyrics. Song lyrics, Elvira. Here it is, because she's a big Oaks fan. Elvira, Elvira, my heart's on fire for Elvira. Oh, with eyes that look like heaven, lips like cherry wine. That girl, sure enough, makes my little light shine. I get funny feeling up and down my spine, 'cause I know that my Elvira's mine. Elvira, Elvira, oh, my heart's on fire for Elvira. Giddy up, papa, papa, bow, bow, giddy up, papa, papa, bow, bow. High on silver, away. Well, tonight I'm going to meet her at the Hungry House Cafe. I'm gonna give her all the loving I can. Yes, I am. And she's gonna jump and holler. I saved up my last $2. And we're gonna find a preacher man. Then I'll be singing Elvira. Yeah. Elvira. My heart's on fire for Elvira. Giddy up, papa, papa, bow, bow. Giddy up, papa, papa, bow, bow. High on silver, away. Elvira, Elvira. My heart's on fire for Elvira. Giddy up, papa, papa, bow, bow. Giddy up, papa, papa, bow, bow. Elvira, yeah. Elvira, yeah. My heart's on fire for Elvira. Giddy up, papa, papa, bow, bow. Giddy up, papa, papa, bow, bow. High on silver, away. Oh, there you go. That was the Oak Ridge Boys singing Elvira. Actually, it was me doing my rendition of the Oak Ridge Boys singing Elvira. There you go, Terry. Happy birthday for you. She's an Oaks fan. Sure enough. I remember this one time. Me and my wife, Sherry, we done had tickets for season passes for out there at Six Flags. Yeah, we sure did. And well, we used to take our friends and family and whatnot on ticket holders appreciation night, and we would take out our friends and stuff out there to see concerts because you got free concerts when you had season holder tickets. And well, we took Terry out there for the Oaks. Boy, I tell you what, that was one of her favorite days as far as I remember. She really liked the Oak Ridge Boys. Yeah, she likes that. I'm not sure which feller she likes the best. I think it's the tenor, but it just might be the bass. Or then again, it could be the uh, alto dude. So I don't know, but she likes them. Uh huh. I'm telling you, she does. Anyway, hey, hey, I'm supposed to be doing something else. It's 29 minutes into the show. Saturday, so you ain't got to go to work, Craig, so you ain't got to go. Anyway, let's see what else we're going to do here, though, real quick. We're going to do the story. Yep, that's right. We've got to finish off our story time with Ricky Tikki Tavi. I'm hoping we pick up in the same place because don't look good. It don't look good. It just don't look good because it ain't near anywhere as close to where we was. And so as far as I've got to catch up to it, I got to find it. Oh, I got to find it. Okay, I remember that part. Okay, looks like we're getting right in there at it. So if Ricky Tikki Tavi had only known he was doing much more dangerous, what he was doing a much more dangerous thing than fighting Nag, for Karat is so small. Okay, that's the dirt snake. We got past the dirt snake sideways and tried to run in, but the wicked little Dusty Gray, okay, he went away for a dust bath, over with nice things, but he don't kill me trying to make up his mind to run into the middle of the room, but he never gets you there. Oh, that's that other rat that he's talking to. Okay, scornfully. Do you think a snake killer kills muskrats? Okay. Those who kill snakes get killed by snakes, said Chicharunda, more sorrowfully than ever. And how am I to be sure that Nag won't mistake me for you some dark night? Okay, kids, hey, I think I found our place. Hey, kids, it looks like it. What in the world? Tricks to save on gasoline. And they're putting Colgate in a gas tank? Oh, okay. That makes sense to me, right? Put some red, white, and blue Colgate toothpaste in your gas tank. And that way you'll have some foamy gas. Is that what you really want? Your gas tank? These people come up with some really goofy ideas, don't they? I don't think that's what you want to do. Okay, kids, hey, it's looking like it's time for TV Grandpa to tell you a story one more time. So it's TV Grandpa Shen saying, hello and welcome to Story Time with TV Grandpa. Hey, kids, it's time to jump up on the couch or jump up on the bed, wherever it is that you rest your sleepy little head. TV Grandpa is ready to lull you off to sleep with another thrilling episode of Ricky Tikki Tavi. All right, there we go. And so, now, after there isn't the least bit of danger, said Ricky Tikki Tavi, but not Nag is in the garden, and I know you don't go there. My cousin Chua, the rat, told me, said Chandra, and then he stopped. Told you what? Hush, Nag is everywhere, Ricky Tikki. You should have talked to Chua in the garden. I didn't see, so I didn't. So you must tell me quick, Chajandra, or I'll bite you. Chandra sat down and he cried till the tears rolled off his whiskers. I am a very poor man, he sobbed. I never had spirit enough to run out into the middle of the room. Hush! A I mustn't tell you anything. Can't you hear Ricky Ticky? Ricky Ticky listened. The house was as still could be, but he thought he could just catch the faintest scratch, scratch in the world, a noise as faint as that of a wasp walking on a window pane, the dry scratch of a snake's scales on brickwork. That's Nag or Nagina, he said to himself, and he is crawling into the bathroom sluice. Well, you're right, Chichishanda. I should have talked to Chua. And he stole off to Teddy's bathroom, but there was nothing there. And then to Teddy's mother's bathroom. At the bottom of the smooth plaster wall, there was a brick pulled out to make a sluice for the bathwater. And as Ricky Ticky stole in by the masonry curb where the bath is put, he heard Nag and Nagaya whispering together outside in the moonlight, where the house is empty of people. Well, when the house is empty of people, said Niagara to her husband, he will have to go away, and then the garden will be our own again. Go in quietly and remember that the big man who killed Karat is the first one to bite. Then come out and tell me, and we will hunt for Ricky Ticky together. But are you sure that there is anything to be gained by killing the people? Said Nag. Everything. When there were no people in the bungalow, did we have any mongoose in the garden? So long as the bungalow is empty, we are king and queen of the garden. And remember, that as soon as our eggs in the melon bed hatch, as they may tomorrow, our children will need room and quiet. I had nothing, I had not even thought of that, said Nag. I will go, but there is no need that we should hunt for Ricky Ticky afterwards. I will kill that big man and his wife and the child if I can, and come away quietly. Then the bungalow will be empty and Ricky Ticky will go. Ricky Ticky tingled all over with rage and hatred at this, and then Nag's head came through the sluice, and his 5 feet of cold body followed it. Angry as he was, Ricky Ticky was very frightened as he saw the size of the big cobra. Nag coiled himself up, raised his head, and he looked into the bathroom in the dark. And Ricky could see his eyes glittering. Now, if I kill him, Nagara will know. And if I fight him on the open floor, the odds are in his favor. What I am to do? What am I to do? Said Ricky Ticky Tavi. Nag waved into and fro. And then Ricky Ticky heard him drinking from the biggest water jar that was used to fill the bath. That is good, said the snake. And now, when Caret was killed, the big man had a stick. He may have that stick still, but when he comes in to bathe in the morning, he will not have a stick. I shall wait here till he comes. Nagina, do you hear me? I shall wait here in the cool till daytime. There was no answer from outside, so Rikki Tikki knew Nagina had gone away. Nag coiled himself down, coil by coil, round the bulge at the bottom of the water jar, and Rikki Tikki stayed still as death. After an hour, he began to move, muscle by muscle, toward the jar. Nag was asleep, and Rikki Tikki looked at his big black, wondering his big back, wondering which would be the best place for a good hold if I don't break his back. At the first jump, said Rikki, he can still fight. And if he fights, oh, Rikki, he looked at the thickness of the neck below and the hood, but that was too much for him, and a bite near the tail would only make Nag savage. It must be the head, he said at last. Then the head above the hood, and when I am once there, I must not let go. Then he jumped. The head was lying a little clear of the water jar, under the curve of it, and as his teeth met, Rikki braced his back against the bulge of the red earthenware to hold down the head. This gave him just 1 second's uh, purchase, and he made the most of it. Then he was battered and to and fro as a rat is shaken by a dog, to and fro on the floor, up and down and around in great circles. But his eyes were red, and he held on uh, as the body cart whipped over the floor, upsetting the tin dipper and the soap dish and the flash brush, and banging against the tin sides of the bath. And as he closed his jaws tighter and tighter, for he made sure he would be with banged to death. He made sure he would not be banged to death, and if he had flown off, and for the honor tighter, of his family, he preferred to be found with his teeth locked. He was dizzy, aching, and felt shaken to pieces when something went off like a thunderclap just behind him. A hot wind knocked him senseless, and red fire singed his fur. The big man had been awakened by the noise, and had fired both barrels of a shotgun into Nag just behind the hood. Rikki Tikki held on with his eyes shut, for now he was quite sure he was dead. But had but the head did not move, and the big man picked him up and said, "It's the mongoose again, Alice. The little chap has saved our lives now." And then Teddy's mother came in with a very white face and saw what was left of Nag. And Rikki Tikki dragged himself to Teddy's bedroom, and he spent half the rest of the night shaking himself tenderly to find out whether he really was broken into 40 pieces as he fancied. And when morning came, he was very stiff, but well pleased with his doings. Now, I have Nagina to settle with, and she will be worse than 5 nags, and there's no knowing when the eggs she spoke of will hatch. Goodness, 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 I must go and see Darzy, he said. Without waiting for breakfast, Rikki Tikki ran to the thorn bush where Darzy was singing a song of triumph at the top of his voice. The news of Nag's death was all over the garden, for the sweeper had thrown the body on the rubbish heap, and on you stupid tuft of feathers. Oh, you stupid tuft of feathers, said Rikki Tikki angrily. Is this the time to sing? Nag is dead, is dead, is dead, sang Darzy. Well, the violent Rikki Tikki caught him by the head and held fast. The big man brought the big snake, and Nag fell in two pieces. He will never eat my babies again. All that's true enough. But where's Nagina? Said Rikki Tikki. Look carefully around him. Nagina came in to the bathroom sluice and called for Nag. Darzeen went on, and Nag came out to the end of a stick. The sweeper picked him up on the end of the stick, and he threw him upon the rubbish heap. Let us sing about the red-eyed Rikki Tikki. And Desri filled his throat and sang. If I could get up to your nest, I'd roll your babies out, said Rikki Tikki. You don't know when to do the right thing at the right time. You're safe enough in your nest there, but it's war for me down here. Stop singing a minute, Darzy. For the beautiful Rikki Tikki's sake, I will stop, said Darzy. What is it, O killer of the terrible Nag? Where is Niagara? For the third time, on the rubbish heap by the stables, mourning for Nag. Great is Rikki Tikki with the white teeth. Brother, my white teeth. Bother my white teeth. Have you ever heard when she keeps have you ever heard where she keeps her eggs? In the melon bed on the end nearest the wall. When the sun strikes nearly all day, she hid them there weeks ago. And you never thought it worthwhile to tell me the end nearest the wall, you said? Rikki Tikki, you are not going to eat her eggs. Not eat exactly. No, Darzy. If you have a grain of sense, you will fly off to the stables and pretend that your wing is broken and let Nagina chase you away to this bush. I must get to the melon bed, and if I went there now, she'd see me. Darzy was a feather-brained little fellow who could never hold more than one idea at a time in his head. And just because he knew that Nagina's children were born in eggs like his own, he didn't think at first that it was fair to kill them. But his wife was a sensible bird, and she knew that cobras' eggs meant young cobras later on. And so she flew off from the nest and left Darzy to keep the babies warm and continue his song about the death of Nag. Darzy was very like a man in some ways. She fluttered in front of Nagina by the rubbish heap, and she cried out, "Oh, my wing is broken. The boy in the house threw a stone at me and broke it." And then she fluttered more desperately than ever when Nagina lifted up her head and hissed, "You warned Rikki Tikki when I would have killed him. Indeed, and truly, you've chosen a bad place to be lame in. And she moved toward Darzy's wife, slipping along over the dust, and the boy broke it with a stone, shrieked Darzy's wife. Well, it may be some consolation to you when you're dead to know that I shall settle accounts with the boy. My husband lies on a rubbish heap this morning, but before night the boy in the house will lie very still. Well, what is the use of running away? I'm sure to catch you, little fowl. You little fool, look at me. Well, Darzy's wife knew better than to do that. For a bird who looks at a snake's eyes gets too frightened that she cannot move. Desiree's wife fluttered on, piping sorrowfully and never leaving the ground. And Nagina quickened her pace. Rikki Tikki heard them going up the path from the stables, and he raced for the end of the melon patch near the wall. There it is, in the warm little above the melons. That's right, there in the warm litter above the melons, very cunningly hidden, he found 25 eggs, about the size of bantam eggs, but with whitish skins instead of shells. It was not a day too soon, he said, for he could see the baby cobras curled up inside the skin, and he knew that the minute they were hatched, they could each kill a man or a mongoose. He bit off the tops of the eggs as fast as he could, taking care to crush the young cobras, and turned over the little. He turned over the litter from time to time to see whether he had missed any. At last, there were only 3 eggs left, and Rikki Tikki began to chuckle to himself when he heard Darzee's wife screaming. Well, Rikki Tikki, I led Nagina toward the house, and she has gone into the veranda. And oh, come quickly, she means killing. Rikki Tikki smashed 2 eggs and tumbled backwards down the melon bed with the third egg in his mouth, and scuttled to the veranda as hard as he could put foot to the ground. Teddy and his mother and father were there at early breakfast, but Rikki Tikki saw that they were not eating anything. They sat still, stone still, and their faces were white. Nagina was coiled up on the matting by Teddy's chair, within easy striking distance of Teddy's bare leg, and she was swaying to and fro, singing a song of triumph. Son of the big man that killed Nag, she hissed. Stay still, I'm not ready yet. Oh, wait a little, keep very still. All you 3. If you move, I strike. And if you don't move, I strike. Oh, foolish people who killed my Nag. Teddy's eyes were fixed on his father, and all his father could do was to whisper, Sit still, Teddy. You mustn't move. Teddy kept still. Then Rikki Tikki came up and he cried, Turn around, Nagina. Turn and fight. All in good time, she said, without moving her eyes. I will settle my account with you presently. Now look at your friends, Rikki Tikki. They are still and white. They are afraid. They dare not move. And if you come a step closer, I'll strike. Look at your egg, said Rikki Tikki. in the melon bed near the wall. Go and look, Nagina. The big snake turned halfway around and saw the egg on the veranda. Give it to me, she said. And Rikki Tikki put his paw, one on each side of the egg, and his eyes were blood red. What price for a snake's egg? For a young cobra? For a young king cobra? For the very last of the brood. The ants are eating all the others down by the melon bed. Nagina spun clear around, forgetting everything for the sake of the one egg. Now, Rikki Tikki, he saw Teddy's father shoot out a big hand, catch Teddy by the shoulder, and drag him across the little table with the teacups safe out of the reach of Nagina. Now, tricked Rikki Tikki, chuckled Rikki Tikki, and the boy is safe, and I that caught Nag by the hood last night in the bathroom. And then he began to jump up and down, all 4 feet together, his head close to the floor. He threw me in and to and fro, but he could not shake me off. He was dead before the big man blew him into two. I did it, Rikki Tikki, Tikki Tikki. Come then, Nagina. Come and fight with me. You shall not be a widow long. Nagina saw that she had lost her chance to kill Teddy, and the egg lay between Rikki Tikki Tavi's paws. Give me that egg, Rikki Tikki. Give me the last of my eggs, and I will go away and never come back, she said, lowering her hood. Yes, you will go away, and you will never come back, for you will go to the rubbish heap with Nag. Fight, widow. The big man, has gone for his gun. Fight. Rikki Tikki was uh, bounding to on, bounding and rolling around Nagina. Sorry, keeping just out of reach of her stroke. His little eyes were like hot coals. Nagina gathered herself together and flung out at him. Rikki Tikki jumped up and backwards. Again and again and again she struck, and each time her head came with a whack on the matting of the veranda, and she gathered herself together like a watch spring. Well, then Rikki Tikki danced in a circle to get behind her, and Nagina spun around to keep her head to his head, and so that the rustle of her tail on the matting sounded like a dry leaves blown along by the wind. He had forgotten the egg, and it still lay on the veranda, and Nagina came nearer and nearer to it, till at last, while Rikki Tikki was drawing breath, she caught it in her mouth, turned to the veranda steps, and flew like an arrow down the path, with Rikki Tikki behind her. And when the cobra runs for her life, she goes like a whiplash flicked across the horse's neck. Well, Rikki Tikki knew that he must catch her, or all the trouble would begin again. She headed straight for the long grass by the thorn bush, and as he was running, Rikki Tikki heard Darzee still singing his foolish little song in triumph. But Darzee's wife was wiser. She flew off her nest at Nagina as she came along, and she flapped her wings about Nagina's head. If Darzee had helped, they might have turned her, but Nagina only lowered her head and went on still in the instant delay uh, brought Ricky Ticky up to her, and as she plunged into the rat hole where she and Nag used to live, his little white teeth were clenched on her tail, and he went down with her. A very few mongooses, however wise and old they may be, care to follow a cobra into its hole. It was dark in the hole, and Rikki Tikki never knew when it might open out and give Nagina room to turn and strike at him. He held on savagely, and he struck out his teeth to act as brakes. He struck out his teeth to act as brakes on the dark slope of the hot, moist earth. And then the grass by the mouth of the hole stopped waving, and Desiree said, "It's all over with Rikki Tikki. We must sing his death song. And valiant Rikki Tikki is dead, for Nagina was surely kill him underground." And so he sang a very mournful song that he made up on the spur of the minute. And just as he got to the most touching part, the grass quivered again, and Rikki Tikki, covered with dirt, dragged himself out of the hole leg by leg, licking his whiskers. Darzee stopped with a little shout. Rikki Tikki shook some of the dust off of his fur, and he sneezed. It's all over, he said. The widow will never come out again. And the red ants that live between the grass stems heard him and began to troop down, one after another, to see if he had spoken the truth. Rikki Tikki curled himself up in the grass and slept where he was. Slept and slept until it was late in the afternoon, for he had done a hard day's work. Now, he said when he awoke, I will go back to the house, tell the coppersmith Darzee, and he will tell the gardener, and Nagina is dead. And the coppersmith is a bird who makes a noise exactly like the beating of a little hammer on a copper pot. And the reason he is always making it is because he is the town crier to every Indian garden and tells all the news to everybody who cares to listen. And as Rikki Tikki went up the path, he heard his attention notes like a tiny diner gang, like a tiny dinner gong, and then the steady ding dong talk. Nag is dead. Dong dong, dead dong. Nagadra is dead. Ding dong talk. That set all the birds in the garden singing, and the frogs croaking, and for Nag and Nagina used to eat frogs as well as little birds. And when Ricky got to the house, Teddy's mother, and she looked very white still, for she had been fainting, and Teddy's father came out and almost cried over him. And that night he ate all that was given him till he could not eat any more, and went to bed on Teddy's shoulder, where Teddy's mother saw him when she came to look late at night. He saved our lives and Teddy's life, she said to her husband. Just think, he saved all our lives. Rikki Tikki woke up with a jump, for the mongooses are light sleepers. Oh, it's you, said he. What are you bothering for? All the cobras are dead, and if they weren't, I am here. Rikki Tikki had a right to be proud of himself, but he did not grow up too proud, and he kept the garden as a mongoose should keep it, with tooth and jump, and spring and bite, till never a cobra dared show its head inside the walls. And that was Ricky Tikki Tavi. Okay, kids, I'm happy that it's over for you. I'm hoping that you enjoyed it. Um, I didn't mind reading it. It was a very good read. So anyway, that is story time with TV Grandpa. And our next little item to do here will be the Bible with Briscoe. Actually, no, it's the daily bread portion of the program, which is sponsored by the Bible with Briscoe 2022. Yes, that's right. The Bible with Briscoe 2022 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2022 is Ezra 1 through 2 and John 19, 23 through 42. So don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2022 for your daily reading of the Bible. Okay, today's scriptures and insights will be Mark 5:11 through 20. And those are supposed to explain to us faith conversations at home. Faith conversations at home is the daily devotion. And we're going to read Mark 5:19. Mark 5:19 is go home to your own people and tell them how much the Lord has done for you. So here we go. Today's scripture and insights, Mark 5:11 through 20. Mark 5:11 through 20. A large herd of pigs was feeding on the nearby hillside. The demons begged Jesus, "Send us among the pigs. Allow us to go into them." Well, he gave them permission, and the impure spirits came out of the man and went into the pigs. The herd, about 2,000 in number, rushed down the steep bank and into the lake and were drowned. Those tending the pigs ran off and reported this in the town and countryside, and the people went out to see what had happened. When they came to Jesus, they saw the man who had been possessed by the legion of demons sitting there, dressed and in his right mind. And they were afraid. Those who had seen it told people what had happened to the demon possessed man. And they told about the pigs as well. And then the people began to plead with Jesus to leave their region. And as Jesus was getting into the boat, the man who had been demon possessed begged to go with him. Jesus did not let him, but he said, "Go home to your own people and tell them how much the Lord has done for you and how he has had mercy on you." And so the man went away and began to tell in the Disciples how much Jesus had done for him, and all the people were amazed. And that was Mark 5:11 through 20, sending people with faith conversations at home. Send the people home, let them and tell them what Jesus has done for you. That was the Daily Bread portion of the program, which was brought to you today by the Bible with Briscoe 2022. And I am Shen Briscoe, and I have enjoyed being your host of the Shen Show. I thank you for sticking in with me today. Lori, I take it you left. Either way, did or did not. Glad you were here today. Uh, we'll put that over there on the end tag. Is that? We don't want that. Your PC needs a smart scan. Scan now. What? We'll scan later is what we'll do. Anyway, what was I going to do? Oh, I was going to edit. Oh, did love head up, Papa. Wake up. Lori Taylor. Scratch that. Select Lori. Scratch that. In store. Scratch that. In show commentary with Thumper. Correct that. Thumper. Cap that. a.k.a. Lori Taylor. Period. Go to sleep. Okay, folks. Hey, that's it. Sorry. Oops, I should have just waited and done that at the end. Anyway, hey, this here's been Shen Briscoe. So happy to have you all aboard. Have a good show. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And we're going to go ahead and jump on off of here. So just remember, folks, uh, come on back to see me tomorrow because, well, I'll be here and I hope that you are too.